A very good morning to you all on Thursday the 30th of April, last day of April. The sun is shining. Ollie's had his breakfast, so just having his little second snooze. Let's crack on with arithmetic with 42 multiplied by 3. Now we could look at a mental strategy here because 40 times 3 is 120, 2 times 3 is 6, so I'm predicting an answer of 126. In short multiplication, 126. Next up, we've got column addition. I've laid it out, just making sure I've got that invisible 0 in the thousands column there. There we go. Makes 11, add 1 makes 12. 7 and 5 is 12, add the 1 makes 13. 6, 0 and 1 makes 7, 7,327. Anything times 0 is 0. Now I've got short multiplication again. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 4 is 32. Add the 7 makes 39, 392. Again, we could use our place value here because we've no thousandths in 45.47 and we've 8 thousandths here. So I'm predicting an answer of 45.478. If you've laid it out using column addition, just make sure you've got zeros in any gaps before we then start to add 45.487. Column addition again. 8 and 9 is 17. Excuse me. 8 and 7 is 15. Add the 1 makes 16. 0, 4 and 1 makes 5. And 3, remember invisible 0 there, makes 3, 3,587. Column subtraction this time, so I've laid it out, just making sure my place value got my ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s and 100,000s, so I can put that 0 placeholder in before I start to subtract. Remember, we need to steal if the digit on top is smaller. 3 subtract 3 is 0. 0 take away, I need to do the double here, so I need to take from the 8, take from the 10. 10 subtract 2 is 8. 9 subtract 2 is 7. 7 subtract 4 is 3. 7 subtract 0 is 7. 737,808. So with division, if I can get rid of a 0 from both numbers, I can. Get rid of a 0 from both numbers, I can. And I've turned the question into 72 divided by 8, which is 9. Yeah, there we go. With division, I don't need to put the zeros back on because there are as many 800s in 7,200 as there are 8s in 72. 4.5 multiplied by 100, so Mr. DL. So I'm multiplying, I'm going to jump the decimal point to the right 2 places because there's 2 placeholder zeros. So 1, 2, it lands there, so I've got a space to put my 0 to make 450. You might have put 0.0, which is fine. Don't need to, sort of no value. Long multiplication then, so I've laid it out with 0 the hero there. It's 35. 5 times 0 is 0, add 3 makes 3. 5 times 8 is 40, so 0 and carry the 4. 7 times 5 is 35, add the 4 makes 39. Now we've got times in by the 4. 4 times 7 is 28. That 0 is annoyingly placed. Didn't do that clearly. That's why squared paper is really helpful in math. 4 times 8 is 28, so that's in my tens column now. So 4 times 0 is 0, add the 2 makes 2. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 7 is 28, add the 3 makes 31. Now I can add 3 and 8 is 11. 0, 2 and 1 makes 3. 9 and 2 is 11. 3, 4, 5, 3. 351,315. Something pleasing about that number, isn't there? 351,315. Next step, subtraction of fractions. So we've already got a common denominator. Denominator stays the same for now. 7 subtract 2 is 5, and I can't simplify it, so it's done. Next up, I haven't got a common denominator yet, so I need to think of a logical common multiple of 5 and 9, 45. 5 times 9 is 45, so 4 times 9, 36. 9 times 5 makes 45, so 5 times 1. Denominator stays the same. 36 subtract 5 is 31. Drop my pen in excitement at being finished there. 31 45ths.